Slikar du på kaffe här?
På mikrofon.
Slikar du på mikrofon?
Ja, lite.
What? Welcome back to Diskydisk. This is episode 26. We are recording on the 21st of June 2022.
We are Tinyhats and Ircha Gaming.
In this episode, we talk about the supportive, wholesome gang that's listening to Diskydisk. And it's good stuff, wholesome stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, because we missed an episode last week. Sorry.
We talk about that also later in this. I almost said video. Of course, I said. Almost said. We talk about the vacation plans. Maybe we don't have any. Maybe we do.
Or maybe we do.
We talk about wolverines. And we have a big section on life/nostalgia and do you believe in fate?
Yes, which you will find out if we do or not. We also, again, talk about our cats because cats are life and stuff like that. LOL. And then an even bigger section, we talk about Skyrim. We can almost call this the Skyrim episode.
Yes,
finally.
I want to call this the Skyrim episode.
This
basically.
is the Skyrim episode. So good.
Yes,
this is a pretty big gaming episode for for this
because that is what we have been doing. In our depressed moment.
We've been depressed, played video games.
Both of us have been depressed. So Skyrim is there for us, basically. We also drop in a bit on Diablo Immortal, the new Diablo game that is pay to win and free to play. We also then, of course, have a discussion on microtransactions in games.
And then we do some quick swans and that's it, right?
It's good. Quick swans.
Quick ones and then next one.
Yeah, and the Princess of Norway. So enjoy.
Enjoy
it.
Enjoy it.
Kose seg. Are you gonna say it?
I was considering it. Progress. I thought I would take a minute to not a minute, take like a split second to really listen to her, the way she says it. Because we always go recording in progress. But she's a lot more eloquent in her performance.
Eloquent.
It's good stuff. Yeah. Okay. The big word for somebody like me.
I know, right? You use big words a lot. I learned so much from you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
My English has improved so much since last episode.
Educational disc.
Yeah. Feedback from last week's episode. I wrote, everyone was okay with a week off. It was wholesome stuff.
Yeah, because there was no episode last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was depresso. Well, yeah. I mean, I talked about this, not like it's a secret. On Discord, we said I was sick, but like on Instagram, I explained in more detail. But yeah, so that's life. LOL.
That's life. But thank you, everyone. Everyone was okay with that. Good stuff. It was wholesome stuff, rather.
Wholesome stuff.
Also,
very cute. I was very cute. It was very cute.
Was that a banana IPA?
No, this was a Fiara gin and tonic rose gin, Norwegian gin and tundra raspberry tonic.
Wow.
I will post a picture.
Yeah. Put picture in Discord.
Yeah.
And review. 10 out of 10 or 1 out of 10.
Yep.
Okay. Also, I have to say thank you to everyone that has become a Patreon on Diskydisk Patreon. A patron of our
Patreons. Anyway, yeah.
We have 11 patrons. Is that how you say it? Patrons.
I say Patreons, but I don't fucking.
It's good
11 diskies. What did we agree on? Diskies or diskers?
Diskers.
11
diskers, supporters of the podcast. We have now celebrated in our hearts, I guess, half a year of Diskydisk.
Yeah, on the 23rd. I think it was the 23rd of December. The first episode was uploaded. So in 2 days.
Yep.
It's 6-month anniversary.
Half a year. And we have a special video up on the Patreon page, like a Diskydisk special video for the supporters. We also broke 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. That is insane.
It's true.
Thank you.
I only noticed that the other day. That's crazy. Crazy. That's more subscribers than I have on my main channel.
Because Diskydisk is life. Diskydisk is good.
speaking of Patreon though, like we're working on, because I was against Patreon, not like oh my god I was so against it, but I was like but like
I know,
so
right?
if we're gonna, well, not if, we're already doing it, because we are gonna do Patreon, I want to make it like really like worth it. That's like my goal, because I don't like paywalls. I think it's a little bit like, oh, come on.
Yeah, I know, but all our main content is free. It's gonna be free forever.
But
so it's not really
at the same
paywall.
time. Yeah, but at the same time, I would like it for the people who are nice enough / willing / big fan enough or supportive enough to want to, you know, be a Patreon. I want to make it like at least worth it, so that it's not just like, hey, give us money, lol.
Absolutely. So what do you have in plans?
Well, that should be a secret surprise for when we get properly planned out. But we did talk about the one thing that we have decided, right, is to do like weekly or bi-weekly like mini podcasts,
mini casts.
Yeah, like 10 minutes something, 15 10 5 10 15 minutes. So like, and then because we said, people have been like, have said in the past anyway, they're like, oh, why are there not 2 episodes a week, you know? So we could make a little mini podcast and release it on Thursdays for the super hardcore Diskydisk fans who can't get enough Diskydisk mods.
Whoever you are,
whoever you are,
we got you covered.
Yeah, and then we will see what else we do.
Yeah, but we don't.
It should be
everything.
Good stuff,
wholesome stuff, and good stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Updates will come on Discord regarding all of that stuff.
Yeah, but then are we planning, because I really wanted us to publish for the public the video that was on Patreon at first.
Yeah, we're doing that on the 2 week mark of the initial early access. Yes,
so look forward to that.
You're gonna get it. Everyone is gonna get some.
I love getting some.
Yes. So we're gonna read some comments. Okay.
Wait, let me just, before we do that, let me just post this picture of the gin in the Discord so I can alert people to the upcoming weird drink review.
And you usually also type in recording in progress. Yeah, you did. You did it.
There we go. Here's a picture.
And another thing, guys, we forgot to mention this. I don't think we have ever mentioned this. We have a new, or did we? We have a new picture.
Did we mention that last week?
But we didn't. We didn't last week. We did nothing.
Well, it was not last week, but the week before. I think we did, because when I was making the thumbnail, I was debating putting us there, but then we put the bed there instead.
Oh yeah. That was the day after my birthday. I remember now. Sure. Okay, so we look better now.
We look good.
When you are on your Apple podcast, Spotify podcast. We look the same on YouTube, so yeah. Good luck with that. But
yeah. Well, okay. I mean, the icon on YouTube is
it's a bit more prettier.
A bit more prettier.
Yes, we are evolving.
Yeah, same, but pretty.
Sort of evolving. But okay. Stranator says, you guys were giggling for so long at one point that I had to rewind to work out what was funny. Then I joined in with the laughing.
What was it that was funny?
That he commented that on episode 11, the foot fetish coronavirus episode.
I can see it ties on days in that thumbnail. I don't remember because that's the chocolate rain guy.
Yeah, that's the thumbnail which Patrick said, what were you talking about? What kind of thumbnail is that?
Yeah, I should really re-listen to some of our older episodes. Haven't really done it much. The only one I've really re-listened to is the sandwiches behind Radiator. That's
your favorite.
Yeah.
Everyone is my favorite. Everyone.
True.
Caro96 is saying, just want to say that my mom is now obsessed with this podcast and I can't listen to it without her on our drives. Wholesome. Love
that
it.
Is so cute.
Love it. Say hi to your mom. Hi, mom.
Hello, mommy.
We are Diskydisk.
Sure.
True. That's so true.
That's so true.
Okay.
So
same.
Yeah. And then I put this last one in because this keeps coming up and I feel like we'll just mention it every episode until it's out of this world. B-Man's World and several other people, pretty much every episode, said you guys should really have video for the YouTube as well. Just a camera recording you guys conversing would really add to the uploads, just saying. And I replied to the comment saying, we've answered this so many times on the podcast, but I guess we'll answer it again on the upcoming one.
Okay, so what is the answer to that? We don't want to do our makeup
I can't do the makeup once a week. It's just, imagine going to your place once a week or ugh.
No, for me, I find this more comfortable, I guess. Honestly, it's comfortable to just record as I am without being self-conscious of how I look, as one can be when there's a camera in your face.
It is easier to just converse on voice.
We are this is audio disc, not video disc.
And you can kind of see it like when we don't have like in the video that will in next week or sometime be published, the one that's currently on Patreon, you see like a little bit because we didn't really have like a topic to talk about. So compared to like a video, like one of your YouTube videos, which is a little bit more, concise, there's a topic and that's what you're talking about. It was a little bit in between like the stuff we were talking about in the video. It was a bit like, now what?
What?
Now what?
Right?
But I still believe that we should do an anniversary episode, like episode 100.
on level 100.
Yeah, level 100. It keeps, every time I say that, it keeps the amount of time, like the episode number keeps going up. At first I was like, well, episode 20 or 50, and now I'm like 100.
Yes. Keep pushing that back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This gin thing is gin.
It's gin.
Yeah, it tastes like gin. But it tastes sort of like
what? Okay.
It tastes like a rosé wine mixed with gin, which sounds weird. And it's like,
I think that sounds good.
It's like oddly uncarbonated though.
But gin is like a dry drink also.
Yeah, it is dry. But it is carbonated, but just like slightly carbonated. And I like stuff very carbonated. Like
I still remember the taste of gin. It's like 7 years since I had gin.
Yeah. Do they have alcohol-free gin?
I don't know.
Google Disk.
Okay, Google it.
Alcohol-free gin.
Well, I drink a lot of alcohol-free beer nowadays. Yeah. It's called pale ale.
Mm-hmm. They do have alcohol-free gin.
Nice.
Yeah,
we'll try.
Yeah, sweet. Okay. Progress. Yeah.
So are we going to do currently on our minds?
We should absolutely do that.
Why did you write summer vacation plans ?
Because I am on summer vacation ? right now.
You're on summer vacation ?
Well, actually sort of, because of how my weird schedule works at work, because I work schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Technically I'm not on vacation until next week, but because my schedule is so weird, I happen to have no shifts this week. So
okay,
I get it. So I get 5 weeks of vacation instead of 4. So I'm on summer vacation ? until next Monday, when I'm on actually summer vacation.
Cute. Good. Except for Diskydisk.
Well, that's not a job, that's a passion.
That is your summer vacation.
Yeah, a lifestyle.
Disky style.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing.
No plans?
No.
Do you ever take a vacation? Not like traveling. Well, you do travel sometimes. You have terrifying airplane rides, but I mean,
when I have to.
Do you? Yeah. Do you ever take do you ever appoint yourself a vacation from like everything?
No.
Don't you think you should?
Nah. When you're a YouTuber, LOL. as I'm living the YouTube life, LOL.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm always in the mindset of the next big thing.
Okay.
And I have my notebook in my living room, and I do research, and I do notes and scribble down a lot of things, making.
But why don't you take like a vacation from editing, for example? Like continue to make all your plans and like, research stuff and whatever, and then like you can still take like a 2-week vacation from editing, go 2 weeks, don't edit anything.
Nah, I don't want to do that. I need my editing time for my sanity. If it's like a few days without something to edit on, I go insane. You know what? I become grumpy if I don't have a current project.
That's just crazy.
It's a thing. But I feel like I have vacation all the time, and I'm also working towards some goals all the time. So it's not black and white with me. It's gray time all the time. Sort of thing.
I would die if I didn't have time off work, seriously. But
I always have time off work. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Well, if
you
love
my job is a job.
Yeah, I know you have a job. I have a job that I like.
That makes it sound like I don't.
Sorry. But if you enjoy what gives you income, which is then a job, isn't that the definition of job? It provides for your life.
I suppose.
Whatever it may be. I love it. I do that like. I don't think about it as a job. It's just like my life. Job.
But if I had to be at work every day, for example, and be around, the patients that I work with,
but you have a job
every day. Sure. I would not enjoy that.
I know, it's different. It's just different.
It's death mostly that I wouldn't be able to do with.
Yeah. But I haven't edited in a while now.
There you go. Little vacation.
Yes, sort of vacation. I don't feel like it.
Okay, that's fair enough. Like those other comments that we get, or you get mostly on your videos, I guess, or do they? I think they sometimes come on the podcast. People are like, "Oh yeah, podcast, blah blah blah," but don't forget you have a YouTube channel. Like your YouTube channel's suffering for the podcast.
Yeah, I guess. No.
Do you feel like it does?
No, it doesn't. If you have a good look on my YouTube, you see that I upload every 1 to 2 weeks. That is how I've done it for several years, so nothing has really changed.
Okay, yeah.
Diskydisk doesn't take a lot of time. 4 hours a week. Tops.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you do that the same evening too, so it's not like it's a project that you do week-long situation type deal.
I know.
What?
What? Yeah, summer vacations. I have none, and you have none. Did you have any? Are you gonna do something that you normally don't do?
The only thing that we know we're gonna do is that we're gonna finally, because we've been saying that we should for a while. Me and Patrick, that is, Patrick comes up every week. Is as he does. Is go to the Polar Animal Park. The one that's near.
Oh, that one.
We're gonna go there, see the animals. They have polar foxes and bears and moose and lynxes and wolverines. Cool. Good stuff.
Yeah, I was there last year, I think.
Yeah, I haven't been there since I was a kid, so. And Patrick needs to see some wildlife. He's from a city.
Ishaman told me a story once about that polar zoo, which is actually called Polar Zoo. But anyways, there was a hunter. Okay, this is the story. I know nothing, but he told me this story. There was a hunter.
I think you told me this story, actually. I've heard this story.
A hunter class person, basically, out there trying to hunt down mooses.
Moose is plural of moose.
Moose. Okay, not mooses.
No mooses and not meese, sadly.
Algene.
Yeah.
And then he shot a moose. And he was gonna go and fetch and collect it, and he was like, "God damn it! There's a fence. Oh no! I killed the zoo's moose."
Yeah, sadness.
Cringe.
Yeah, that is a bit.
That's a terrible mistake to do. What?
Yeah, that's. How did he even do it? How did he not know that the polar park was right there?
The area which the wild animals are traversing on, let's say, it's so big, and it's sort of up and down hilly. That's a word. That's definitely a word.
Such a word.
So that when you're far away, it's easy to make that mistake, I guess. I suppose. I see no other reason.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't know how far away from a moose you can be to shoot it. Like, what's the view distance?
I don't know.
On hunting.
Sniper Elite 5.
Yeah,
I don't know. But it's weird.
Yeah. But they do have wolverines at the polar park, which I think is, let's Google this. There's Norway's animal. What is it?
Isn't that the
National
really
animal?
weird one?
National animal. It's the in Norwegian.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah.
How would you describe the looks of that? It's like a mini bear. Bear. I mean.
Yeah,
it's a mini beer basically.
It sort of looks like, for people who aren't, I don't know where they are otherwise in the world, it looks like a little bear /
badger,
oversized
maybe.
Badger, yeah. Or like slightly like a trash panda. What are those called? A raccoon, not trash panda, whatever, same thing. Except that they have like super teeth and like they're quite aggressive. Super teeth and quite aggressive and not very safe to be around. They're like crazy hunters. It's like if you look at videos, if you look at videos of them hunting, it's like some crazy business. They can take down like a moose. It's insane.
What?
Yeah.
So they're dangerous.
And I'm pretty sure it's Norway's national animal or something.
Okay.
You know.
I thought that was the moose.
No, I think that's Canada. I don't know.
How did the moose get over to Canada and also Norway?
I mean, probably when there was,
Noah's Ark between, maybe.
Yeah, Noah's Ark, definitely. But when you could walk, science disc before, when the Ice Age, you could walk from Europe to Canada.
When you could walk.
When you could, which you can no longer do.
Is that because of the continental drift?
Tokyo drift. Pass. I'm not that sciencey about it.
Educational disc.
Yeah. They also have lynxes, or is it lynxi? What is plural of lynx?
Lynx.
Is it? Let's Google it. What is plural of lynx?
Mooses.
Mooses. Plural of lynxes. Or lynx. Just lynx or lynxes, apparently. Not lynxi. Yeah. They're cute. They're cats. Meow. I like cats.
Okay. Norway's national animal Google disc. Let's see. What animal is Norway famous for? The moose. Oh no.
Is that what comes up?
The most famous for. But what is the
really?
National animal? I'm gonna see what the national. Who decides what the main one is?
I don't know. Actually, not sure.
But I mean, who decides what's the national?
Pass.
Very pass on that one.
Yeah. Maybe it's foxes. What does the fox say?
Don't know. Interesting.
Norwegian forest cat?
Maybe.
I think I've heard at least that's the wolverine, but I could be wrong.
Okay. Mooses.
Moose. Well, yeah. Anyway.
Okay. For the new listeners, we have a Google Disc document in front of us. Both of us. We record in separate places, but sometimes we fill in the blanks, so to speak, throughout the week. And I wrote life.
Life. Period. Very serious.
Under currently on our minds.
Yeah. Life is on your mind.
I don't know if I have insomnia, but it was a night, an evening. Such a night that I couldn't sleep. And I had my nostalgia moment, which I have several times throughout the year. I have I don't know how to describe it, but I go into like a nostalgia trance. And I can't sleep. It's like I see my entire life flashing before my eyes, sort of thing.
What?
Yeah, I've told you this before though. I take a walk in the middle of the night and I'm like, oh my god, stressing over things that happened in the past and all the sequences of my life.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the fact that you do this.
I just and all old facts are surfacing and stuff. So I just felt very nostalgic, and this is the notes from 2 weeks ago though. So life, period. Life is so much. It's so much. Do you have this is gonna sound weird. Do you have a big internal mind?
What does that mean?
A big internal life.
What does that mean?
Big brain, basically.
100 IQ.
100 IQ. Where it's just too much information rushing. I don't know what's wrong with me. But it's
I think that's a thing.
At least 3 terabytes of storage.
That's something. You should have way more than that.
I do. I don't know.
You have a bigger temp folder, I guess.
Yeah, it was overloaded. Needed some cleaning. What the hell?
What did you think about?
Life.
Yeah, but what about what specifically, except for life period?
Me in my 20s, people that I met earlier in my life that I no longer talk with, previous friends, and the meaning of the times together that I've had. Do you really? Are you really? The meaning of all the good memories and people and moments.
So you were reflecting.
And places. Yes.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I can't be alone in this.
No, you're not. That's happens.
I think it's a subgenre of meditating. I can sometimes just sit. That's it. And reflect on my life.
Well, that's
do you ever look back?
Well, yeah. Life? I mean, you kind of have to every so often.
I know
sometimes
I know people. The reason I'm asking is that I know it's normal for people to never look back, to never reflect, always looking ahead. We are different. Everyone's different.
No,
so
I feel like
what are you?
Most people do think back sometimes, because you have to think about, like, it's going to sound really cringy, but like you have to
cringe this.
Yeah, you have to think about all the things you've learned from certain situations, and sometimes you come into a situation in your current life that reminds you of a previous situation, and then you're like, remember this time I learned, for example, that this is a terrible idea, let's not do this.
True.
For example.
True.
I really hate thinking about not so much about reflecting stuff that has actually happened, but sometimes I hate thinking about how little it takes for something to happen, and then something to happen and then the thing that actually happened didn't happen, if that makes sense. Like the story of how I met Patrick. If I hadn't made that your mom joke in the Overwatch game,
I was gonna say
what would my life have been if I hadn't met Patrick? Like, what would be happening right now if I'd never made that one little joke which connected me and Patrick, and now here we are,
I know, living a life together.
So you think about like the little things, like the little choices or little like situations that had ended up having a huge impact, the butterfly effect.
I know, I often think about that also in relation with Coco.
I mean, it makes sense that like
life-changing stuff
the life-changing stuff is usually the ones you think about. I have a very weirdly specific example about which is just so stupid,
which is Patrick.
No, it's a very small, like, irrelevant thing. But when I lived in Sweden, I broke my phone. I came home from work, and I was leaving work, and I had to take the bus home, like where I lived in Sweden. And I did have time to go pee at work, but it meant going up a different corridor on my way out than the most direct route. So I was like, fuck it, I don't need to pee that much. Yeah. So I'm just going to hold it. And then I went to the bus, took the bus home, walked from the bus stop and home. And by the time I got home, obviously I really needed to pee.
You peed yourself?
No. Like I said, this was about me breaking my phone. Okay. And then if you remember my house in Sweden, you go in the entrance and then straight to the left is the bathroom. So I went in there and I had I was trying to take my keys, put them down, and my phone in my bag and everything, but I really had to pee. So I brought my phone into the bathroom and put it on the edge of the sink, and then went to pee. And then in the process of finishing, peeing or whatever, my phone fell off the side of the sink and fell on the floor and broke.
In Isha style.
Yeah.
That sounds like something I could do.
Yeah. And I was like, if I just peed at work, this wouldn't have happened.
Did anything else happen from that timeline, that quest line?
No, it was just really annoying, because I was like, oh, god damn it, I broke my phone, and if I had just peed at work, this wouldn't have happened.
So that is your conclusion. If you just peed at work.
Yeah, never postpone peeing when you need to pee, because bad stuff will happen.
But that is just a chain of events that is too random.
Yeah, but if I'd made a different choice, it wouldn't have happened. Sometimes stuff just happens, but sometimes you can just trace it to a specific event, and if you would have done that differently, it wouldn't have happened.
Do you believe in fate? Sort of.
No. Yes.
Do you
no.
think?
What do you?
Do you think events in our lives are predetermined by a higher power? This is religious.
Not by a higher. No. Yeah. No. Not by a higher power. But I do think something that is meant to happen is going to happen, if that makes sense.
You do think so?
I don't think it's predetermined, but I mean, somewhere in the universe is deep disk.
Deep disk.
Somewhere in the universe Yeah, it is written, for example, that I'm gonna die when I'm 74, you know.
Do you think you're gonna die at 74?
No, but I mean anything, you know, that will happen. Like I think it's predetermined that in, you know, 6 years I'll be in a, you know, minor car crash or, you know, something like that.
In 60 years.
Like, well, whatever. I don't any amount of things that could
should
happen
have peed at work.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, right?
At some point in the future, it's predetermined that I'm going to break my phone again because I didn't go pee. So
when it comes to Ircha, man, I have a feeling that I would have gotten together with him even if I hadn't gone to that barn party where I actually met him.
Oh, you think so?
Because he was too hot. Too hot not
too hot not to.
I would have found him eventually.
You think so?
I think so.
I'm not sure I believe in fate in that way.
You know, I had love at first sight. It was.
Do you believe in soulmates?
Wait, what?
Do you believe in soulmates, which is sort of similar to fate?
Yeah, but I also think we can have several soulmates throughout the lifetime.
I think
he's my current soulmate.
You're my soulmate forever.
My current soulmate.
Well, fair enough.
No,
I
don't know. But yeah, I think that was predetermined.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's a higher power? What do you think determines it?
Too hot not to.
No, I don't
know. I don't know. I felt something when I saw him. Probably hormones.
Yeah. Something, definitely.
Oh,
you smelled him and you were just like, oh man.
Oh God. I didn't care that he was 5 years younger than me.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't.
I never, you know, he went to the same school as us. Do you remember him as a kid?
No, we've had this conversation not on the podcast, but we've had this conversation before, and I have absolutely no memory.
Me neither. That's what makes it possible.
Because I remember his older brother, who was 3, Matthias, who's 3, or be probably his name, I don't know, 3 years younger than us. I remember him in school.
I don't remember any of them in school except for the eldest siblings. So,
but they weren't in the. Well, I suppose his sister was in school with us. I actually remember her from when we were in middle school.
Okay, yeah, me too.
So, but then older than that again, they weren't in school at the same time as us, right?
Yeah. You know, I'm just gonna break the news. My cat died some days ago. Nupi. She was 10 years old. I got her from the farm, which I met Ircha at. You know, the crazy coincidence. I feel like that cat, Nupi, that was my destiny to have that cat. And she came at the correct time and I gave her the best life. I really feel that I was supposed to be her human.
Yeah.
And I feel good about that I was the one.
I was sad that she died because you messaged me. You were like, she's been throwing up and they think she has a grass straw stuck in her throat.
Yeah, that was the first theory.
And then you were just like, later you were like, oh no, and I was like, what? I was just not expecting. I thought it was going to be just something trivial, you know.
No, it was just too fast. Liver cancer. Only 2 or 3 days of symptoms at all. And the x-rays showed that it was a big tumor in the liver, and the vet said you went to the vet. Said that they have seen it before, that liver cancer can be sudden in the symptoms.
Yeah.
You guys have 2 cats and you're planning to get 2 more.
Yes, we've talked about this before on the podcast.
On the podcast.
On the Diskydisk.
How's this going?
Well, I mean, we're just waiting. They're going to be ready in August. But we've had, you know, we've talked about this before too, that we had to take our cat, Genji, to the vet because we thought he had asthma. But it turns out he had, or him and Hanzo both had respiratory infection when we got them when they were kittens, like an upper level, high level, upper throat respiratory infection situation, like mycoplasma, whatever. Which was treated with antibiotics and it went away, or so we thought. But Genji then continued to cough, and they did like another test on him when they did an x-ray, found out it wasn't asthma. Then they did another test and like a swab from his throat, and it like the mycoplasma infection has moved to his lower airways kind of thing, which is why he's coughing.
Okay, so how's it gonna go from here?
We had to test Hanzo too in case he also has it. Otherwise, they would just be ping-ponging it between each other if we treat one and not the other. So we're waiting for those results, and if he has it too, we'll treat both of them. If just Genji has it, we'll treat him, and then hopefully it'll go away. And
it's gonna be good.
It's not serious, she said. It should be.
Okay.
Be cool.
Okay.
Cats.
So,
yeah, and then I'm looking forward
gotta
to
have them.
Yeah, looking forward to when we get the new ones in August, because Hanzo and Genji are due to be like revaccinated like this fall in like September or something, and then we can get an appointment for all 4 cats at the same time, because we're gonna have to like have a kitten checkup with the new ones and get like their first vaccinations. Then we can bring our family of 4 black cats to the vet at the same time and just be like, hello, here we are with our family.
You're gonna have such a home.
Yeah,
a home full of love. Cats, they bring so much to a home. It's insane.
They do.
And when they're gone, it's no longer a home, actually.
Yeah, you can't have a home without a cat. It's just impossible.
There's something really special. I have a special bond with cats, and I've always had that.
Same. And you still have one cat, Mia.
Yeah. She's 5, the gray one. Link in Discord. Link to her social media. Follow. No, link to a picture of Mia. She's sad now. She's confused and sad, and I don't know how much cats know about death.
Pass. I can't imagine they really have a concept of it.
When I googled it, it was like we will never know how much they think about that sort of thing. But they do notice differences in the household.
Yeah. And definitely. I mean, they notice if they have a friend who suddenly disappears.
Yeah, she's looking for her and smelling for her, walking around looking for her.
Yeah. But when we took Hanzo to get tested on Monday, we took him to the vet. We had to take him alone, obviously, because there's no reason to bring Genji, just for like a little throat swab. I know, right? And like, he sat in the car, sort of. But the first time when we took Genji alone, he was much more sad, and because they'd never been separated before. And I know. Was just like, oh no,
they have actually never been separated.
Yeah, because they've born,
Mia has never been separated from Nupi.
Yeah, exactly. So nice.
Except for the 12 weeks, the first 12 weeks of her life.
Yeah, you can't imagine she remembers that.
Remembers everything, reflects on life. Period.
Yeah,
Mia reflecting on life.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a new cat.
Yeah, I hope you find one. Well, I mean, you will eventually, but it's difficult in our town, right? It's very hard to get kittens here. Yeah. So, yeah. Transition, because I got a peeing in progress. This Norwegian gin and tonic rose drink is just going straight through me. So.
All right. Transition, everyone.
Transition. Be right back.
Jumping straight to Played Lately. It was a sad section that we came out of, sort of thing. So we need some Skyrim in our lives.
We need some Skyrim.
Okay.
In our life.
First of all, I know that you have been playing a ton of Skyrim recently.
Yeah.
12 hours every day.
In the last week, like basically from when I woke up Monday morning in my depressive state. Well, not Monday, because I spent all Monday in bed, but Tuesday when I eventually made it out of bed.
You graduated to the couch.
I graduated to the couch, yeah. Actually, I did roll back on Monday and half of Tuesday when I was just in bed with my depressive brain. I did play some Skyrim on the Switch. I was like, that's where it started. It started on the Switch.
That's where it started. Started in bed.
Yeah, but then when I graduated to the sofa, I switched to the Series X, partly because it doesn't make sense to me to sofa game the Switch when I have the Xbox right in front of me, and also because the loading times for Skyrim on the Switch are slowish, and I played the Xbox Series X and it's so fast that I love it.
Current gen loading times, very good.
So in the last week, since last Tuesday, I have played, and I am not joking, I have played Skyrim all day, every day, except for I went to work on Friday night and Saturday morning for 7 hours, Friday, 7 hours, Saturday. Every waking hour outside of that and eating and sleeping, I have been playing Skyrim. Like, I'm not even joking.
And you started a new save on Xbox Series X?
No, I went back to the one I first created when I bought Skyrim on the Series X, but I was only level 30, so.
Sure. Okay. So how many hours do you have in that save file now, would you say?
Well, I didn't check right before I came here. I'd have to go over there and turn on the Xbox. So,
not gonna do that.
When I checked on Saturday, I had almost 3 days played, so
Oh God.
Invent the hours of that.
Yeah. So there's just something with Skyrim that draws us back, I guess.
Every time I can play Skyrim until the day I die. Like nothing, no game will ever take Skyrim's place.
I know, right? It's just such a game.
Yeah, and then you played it too, right?
Yeah,
you went back to it
because
was it me? Did I inspire you?
Yeah, I've had my.
I wanna also.
Yeah, the I wanna also kicked in, and also I thought it was a good idea since it's a game for the times in life.
It's a good depression game, not to, I don't know, that sounds weird, but like because it's my favorite game of all time. It is your favorite game of all time, right? It feels good to play your favorite game of all time when you're depressed or sad.
Yes, so that's why I jumped back in, and I've been playing it all day. Not all day yesterday, but a lot.
On what did you play it on?
I play it on my PlayStation 5. And I have a goal in mind. I'm going for the platinum trophy.
Me too. That's what I'm doing too.
I am going for the platinum trophy, guys. And I am missing 3 trophies now.
I already have the platinum trophy on the PS4, but I want to redo it on the Xbox.
Yeah, exactly. Good.
Can I talk about the glitch achievement then when you're the glitch achievement? It's so I posted about this on Instagram. I post about everything on Instagram, but the Oblivion Walker achievement to get all 15 Daedric artifacts, which is you already have potential to fuck this up because there are some Daedric quests where you can make a choice where you don't receive you get something else, something other than the artifact. And like I finished the last one. Volendrung was the last one. I finished the Cursed Tribe, the Malekith one, with the orc in the cave and whatever. I finished that one and I was like, I'm gonna get it, and then I picked it up and the quest completed, and I didn't get the achievement, and I was just like, what?
Oh no.
Yeah, because I had made all the right choices. I did have all the artifacts. So I went to Google Disk, as you do, and Googled it up and down and everywhere, and every single forum post said that since the anniversary edition of Skyrim, which is the new one, new re-release again of Skyrim, this achievement broke, especially on the Xbox, where you don't get credit for 15, you actually need 16, which involves glitching the Ilmet by Moonlight quest. So that's in Falkreath, with the dog and Barbas and whatever.
Did you do that then?
I didn't. That was the first Daedric quest I did, and I didn't do that because you can glitch it so that you keep Hircine's ring and you get Savior's Hide.
Oh.
And I didn't do that, so I only got 1 artifact from that. So, but everybody was like, "Yeah, you actually need 16. You need to glitch it and get 16 to get the achievement." But then I was like, "Fuck's sake, I'm gonna have to start a new save to get this achievement." I was super upset, and I was like, But then later, I was leveling blacksmithing, just because as you do.
Yes.
And I was standing there just crafting iron daggers with my leftover iron from building my house, and then suddenly the achievement just popped. The Oblivion Walker achievement just went doo-doo,
like hours later.
Like 2 hours later it just appeared, and I was like, well,
that's excellent enough. That was fate.
Yeah, that was fate. Absolutely. It was predetermined in the universe.
I know, right? I am only missing 3 trophies, and it is restore Thieves Guild to its former glory. That's gonna take
yesterday.
That's gonna take some time.
It's actually pretty easy. I did it yesterday because you can abandon what you do.
Yeah, I do quick save to get the cities that I need.
You don't have to quick save. You can just abandon them.
Okay.
You can just like go between Delvin and Vex to like pick up a numbers job from Delvin and then pick up a burglary job from Vex, and then if it pops the wrong city, just go back to them and say I don't want that job, and then pick up another one until you get. I did that yesterday. So
I finished Thieves Guild yesterday and Dark Brotherhood yesterday. Sweaty gamers, and I have a tiny bit left now on the companions. That's it. So I have the Thieves Guild former glory, the last one in companions, and I'm missing 3 artifacts for the Daedric stuff.
Are you gonna do the Dawnguard? The Dawnguard ones?
Yeah,
too?
I'm gonna. I'm gonna.
Because those two werewolf perk and vampire perk achievements I've never gotten.
It's time.
So
then
it's time. Yeah,
they
don't count towards the platinum trophy though, because that's just basically.
I know that's just bonus, but it's fun to see that percentage go up to 100.
Yeah,
because they combine the percentage.
But so this was your previous save, or did you start a new one? I can't imagine you started a new one yesterday.
This is my main PS4 save. I had only a few trophies left. A bit of cleaning up to do. Almost all of them I had already. So I was thinking, why am I not just going for the platinum trophy when I'm so close? Now is the time.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm playing in a sort of different way. I'm trying to really play it so that, because it's Skyrim, you know, there are a lot of bugs. I'm trying to play it so that I absolutely avoid getting any of the unobtainable objectives, because you do a different quest line and then that NPC disappears, for example. Like if you do the part of the main quest where you reassign holds to the
I have had that.
So I'm being really structured. I built all the houses first for those achievements, and then went to every hold and became a Thane, so that I don't have any more like help the people of this hold and whatever. And then I just finished the Thieves Guild, and today I just finished the Civil War, and then I'm going to do the Companions and the College and the Dark Brotherhood before I do Dawnguard, and then do the main quest. Maybe Dragonborn first, we'll see, and then the main quest. And then just exploring everywhere. And then, you know, finish the entire game, basically.
All over again. Good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
900th time. It's such a good game, though. Anybody who doesn't like Skyrim, I don't know what's wrong with you.
It's a very special game. It takes you out of reality, I feel like. It's a reality escape when you need it. So it's just time for that.
Yeah. That's why it's such a good depression game, because like when I was, you know, feeling super depressed, if I can just focus all of my brain power, just immerse myself completely in the repetitive, you know, kind of familiar and like cozy happiness of Skyrim. You know, the familiarity of the game is just like, it's so like calming.
I know. I remember everything and people and places, and when I don't remember, it's like a new game all over. There's just so much. There's too much.
Such a good game.
Such a game. They have so much to live up to for the next Elder Scrolls.
Yeah,
I don't know how are they gonna do that.
They're just not, probably.
It's gonna be difficult. But then again, the next Elder Scrolls has been in development how many years now?
Skyrim had its, what was it, the 15th or was the 20th anniversary? Or is it wasn't just 10, was it? Skyrim.
It came out in 2011.
Okay. Yeah, so it was just 10 then. Well, it was way more.
It feels like 20.
Like, yeah.
True.
Okay,
so we are both in a Skyrim moment. I'm so annoyed that the Nintendo Switch doesn't have trophies, because that is a fun thing. It's a fun prolonging the game sort of activity.
I know.
Why don't they have that? I feel like it's so essential. I just angry about that.
Yeah, me too. I just really don't get it, but I don't know. Have you ever, speaking of sort of nothing, but have you ever, because this is something I've never done. Speaking of, if we can talk about things we've never done in Skyrim, I've never done the Dawnguard DLC and sided with the vampires. Never.
Oh, I have.
I haven't. Is it good? Or is it the same?
Samey. Good.
No, I never have. I'm going to do it on this save. I might make a Splinter save, because I don't really like being a vampire.
I don't think I've sided with the older guys. I think
I've really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's cute. I mean, I don't know how samey it is, as because I haven't done the
fun
vampire
to play as a vampire lord.
Do you still get Serana? Is it Serena?
Oh, this I don't remember.
Serena Skyrim. She's called Serana, actually. Yeah. She's the little vampire girl that, at least when you choose not to side with the vampires, she's super cute. She's like, she has so many funny, like when she follows you around, she has so many like funny things she just says and does stuff.
Well developed character.
Yeah, she's one of the better followers in Skyrim.
Yes, I think so.
Who is your favorite follower? Do you have one?
I'm a solo sort of player.
Yeah, me too. But
I don't want to have any. Yeah, I don't want to have any followers.
I like Vandal though. He's cute. The Wood Elf from the First Village. I always play Wood Elf, so he's my bro. I just got married.
There is one follower actually outside of Riften, just south of Riften. There's a pussycat. A cute cat, a gray Khajiit, but he can die, so it's not good. But he's really cute.
I like Jazargo actually from the College of Winterhold, the Khajiit like classmate
we like
that you have.
We like cats, basically.
Yeah, I don't like playing Khajiit though. I always play Wood Elf.
Oh, my first save file was a Khajiit. Loved it.
Do you play Sneaky Archer, or do you play?
Yes, of course. I don't equip anything else than my bow. I do
play sort of.
I do bow all the time.
Yeah. I do play sort of like, because when you get to higher levels, once you max out the bow and like maybe you do one-handed and light armor and whatever and stuff, I do try to like transition a little bit. Like when I got max smithing and got the dragon bone armor and weapons, I crafted a two-handed weapon and enchanted it so that if I do end up in close combat, I'm trying to level two-handed a little bit just to pad my level.
Me too. I also try to level up everything.
Same.
Wear one piece of heavy armor along with all the light armor just for the sake of, yes,
exactly.
Yeah.
And I've started taking, now I'm leveling up, I've started taking magicka in preparation, like leveling up my magicka instead of my health and stamina in preparation for probably very soon having to use some spells to level up.
Yeah, and I leveled up my blacksmithing to 100 and made it legendary and going all over again, of course.
Yeah,
as one does.
Yeah, blacksmithing is one of the best ones to do that with, because once you craft your perfect, dragonborn armor, you can just fucking do it over again.
I know, and get the perks back.
Building your house is a very good source of blacksmithing levels. Like because you have to craft so many nails and locks and whatever. So
true. Skyrim is live.
Game.
Have you played anything else?
No, like I said, no.
No.
Literally.
The week before last week, I actually played a tiny bit of Sniper Elite 5 and V Rising, but I haven't played them enough to say anything. So now Sniper Elite is just like I was expecting it to be. A good sniper game. That's it. It's on Game Pass. You can play it if you ever go out of your Skyrim moment, which will be never.
That you posted. Yeah, never. I saw that you posted about V Rising, though, that you asked in the Discord if other people play it. And did you play it with anybody?
Yeah, I played it with brother-in-law.
Okay.
Ole.
Which one? Oh, okay. Yeah. Was it good?
It is not as I expected. It's not entirely an ARPG where you go from, it's not a dungeon crawler. It's more a survivor. It reminds me of Valheim.
Okay.
Valheim. Yeah. Which is building.
That was very hyped when that was.
Build and craft, get your base up, and then venture out of your base to collect some stuff to bring back to your base, survive the night, avoid the sunlight, and do the quest line, basically. But it's very hanging around your camp, building your camp. ARPG vampire-y. Looking good. It's a Swedish company that has made it, and
really?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad game. It's a fun game if you have someone to play together with. I feel like this is V Rising is a game that's not fun alone because of it's so set up. I feel like it's so set up to be a multiplayer game, co-op together with someone building that stuff, and good.
Did you hear about Diablo Immortal, by the way, and all the shitstorm it's gotten? That's funny.
Yeah, it's unavoidable. They say it's pay to win. Yeah. Have you played it?
No, because can we do a backstory for anybody who doesn't know? Diablo Immortal is Blizzard's mobile Diablo game that they made for mobile,
free to play.
Yeah. And then they made it, free to play, pay to win. They put it on computer, like a beta version on computer, even though it's a mobile game. And that's when the shitstorm started, right? Because all the PC gamers were like, oh, cool, new Diablo game. We're all waiting for Diablo 4. Maybe there'll be some good stuff in this ported to PC from mobile, which is just a weird thing to do in the first place. Shitstorm because it's majorly pay to win. Like, insane the amount of shit.
But you haven't played it.
No, because I don't
get it.
I mean, I have mobile games.
I've already played it on PC and on mobile. Plays well, performs good. It's fun.
But pay to win.
Yeah, but the actual gameplay is fun. I haven't gotten to the part where it is very pay to win. I am level 20, I think. So the pay to win aspect is gonna come later. I heard someone say. Yeah. So someone said, and I quote, "Just wait, it's gonna come." So I haven't met that pay to win wall yet.
Somebody did some. There was some weird facts about it. Like Patrick told me this earlier. That was like somebody did the calculation. Like you can pay to you have to have level 5 gems at max level to put into your gear. And you can either pay and get those instantly. or you could farm them. And through the way that you receive these gems or build these gems by not paying at all, if you were going to do it the normal way, to get like you need a certain amount of gems. I think it was like 6 or 7 gems for your gear. To get 6 or 7 max level gems, it would take you 52 years of play.
Really? That's terrible. Such a terrible thing. Wow.
And then there are these like these present things you can buy to make your rifts like guarantee a legendary drop. You can buy them and guarantee 10 legendaries for one rift. And then there are people who have done like 30 rifts in a row, not gotten a single legendary without paying. So it's just lol,
right?
You know?
But how much would you need to pay in order to get the general experience of the game?
The general experience it for free completely, but it's just, it feels so limiting when so many basic things like gems and at least getting like one legendary is so, you know, gated behind needing to pay.
Okay, so I have a rule in my head, and that is if a free-to-play game is providing me more than 50 hours of entertainment where I'm like, wow, this is good, it's a good game, you know, like Genshin Impact was. It was a free game, free to play, and I crossed my 100 hours played in that game. Yeah. In my head, if it pops over 50 hours, I'm thinking I'm willing to put $60 in at least, because that is then equivalent to a normal experience. Yeah, a normal experience with a $60 game, 50 hours in. That is what I'm expecting, what I'm used to. So I am willing, if it is such a game, you know, to pay up to that sort of amount.
Even if it's pay to win kind of thing, because there are other free-to-play games that do, you know, I don't know what Genshin Impact is like, but for example, LoL, League of Legends, and also Hearthstone are both free to play, and like from what I understand it, at least it's not, you know, you can't pay to win. You can just, there are microtransactions, and that's how they keep the game free.
Yes. I don't like pay to win. I like it much more, and I respect a developer much more if it is just for cosmetics. Like with Genshin Impact, you paid not entirely to win, but you could get new characters in the game. So it's a pay to maybe win something in the in the middle. It's something in the middle, you know. You're not necessarily stronger by paying or something like that. But if you have one character that you absolutely want to drop, because Genshin Impact is a gacha game, which means, you know, roll off the dice, luck based. You can't just purchase a character. You have to win the character in lottery sort of thing.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
It's not very appealing. But straight out pay to win is bad.
Yeah. That's the argument you can make with Hearthstone, because Hearthstone's the same with the RNG. You do get free packs, you get in-game currency from doing quests and whatever that you can spend to buy packs, and then it's RNG whether you get good cards or not. But then you can also go to the shop and just buy packs. And in a way, it isn't pay to win, because it's RNG whether you get something good or not. You can't straight up buy an overpowered legendary.
Yeah.
So if you're willing to
system sort of,
if you're willing to gamble, it's the same as CS:GO,
it's a gambling.
You know, buying, you know, loot boxes for skins and stuff. It's gambling.
That's the word I was looking for, gambling.
Yeah.
With League of Legends, I remember I paid for a skin for my favorite character, but way back. This is like 10 years ago, and then I knew what I was paying for. Well, we gacha, you don't know what you're putting your money into. You don't know what you're gonna get. Yeah. It's gambling essentially,
and it's a sneaky thing, because it draws people who are into sort of gambling into paying for something, because they like that kind of risk of being like, am I going to get something good or not?
I know, that is sad.
But straight up pay to win is just evil kind of thing, and people try to justify it with Diablo Immortal because it's a mobile game, and mobile games are all pay to win. You know, every single mobile game, you know, like that, they have huge stores where you can literally just straight up buy what you need. I don't really think it justifies it though. I really don't.
Yeah, the formula, if I can say so, that I enjoy the most is that you pay and you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Like in World of Warcraft, you pay a ridiculous amount for the rideable mounts in the game, but you know which you're buying. You know eventual price.
Join our Patreon so I can buy more World of Warcraft mounts.
I know, right? That's the whole reason for Patreon is that you're gonna get mounts.
Yep. Maybe I will do a poll like on Patreon. People can decide which mount I will buy. Screenshot of the in-game store. Patrons can vote which mount should I buy with your hard-earned money.
Absolutely. Yeah. Awesome. Disky mount.
Disky mounts. Mounty disc. I've been watching also in between playing Skyrim. Well, not in between, but last night actually I just watched. Have you seen The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix? I don't know.
The Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah, it's a mini series, 10 episodes. It's been on Netflix for ages.
Okay, no, I haven't. I don't think.
Do you like horror movies?
I do watch them.
Yeah, if you haven't seen The Haunting of Hill House, you should. But
avoiding. Do you like horror movies? I do watch them. Yeah. They are movies. Not such a movie, but they are movies.
Yeah, The Haunting of Hill House is one of my favorite mini horror series ever. It's really, really good. You should absolutely watch it. But I wanted to just write at the end of Diskydisk for anybody out there who listens to Diskydisk. If you like horror movies, can anybody recommend me some horror movies? Because I really like horror movies, but they're hard to find. I feel like I've seen all the big ones.
You've seen everything.
I've seen everything, and I need somebody. Yeah, I've completed Netflix. I've completed horror movies. Basically, I need somebody to give me some horror movie recommendations. Just anything, your favorite horror movie or horror movies that you really enjoyed. Just let me know because I need more horror movies to watch. And
good.
Maybe we'll do a little horror movie review if somebody gives me a good one.
I want more deep movies, like I want movie recommendations of more deeper meanings. That sounds so terrible, but the genres that I like is I don't know what the genre really is, but like A Beautiful Mind. It's like following a guy's life from all the events in his life, sort of thing.
You just like life, period.
Life, yeah, deep life, fate, nostalgia, meaningful, long, good life.
Yeah.
Movies.
Okay. Yeah.
Like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, movie recommendations, please, in the comment section below on YouTube or on Discord
for me.
Yeah, give Isha something deep.
Yes.
Yes,
absolutely.
Okay, is that all for Diskydisk?
No, we're gonna do a few quick ones.
Oh, really? I thought that was
just a couple of quick ones.
Couple of ones.
These are terrible though. If you could interview a famous person, who? I could interview anyone.
I wouldn't want to interview anyone. I can barely talk to people I know on the phone. I
enjoy interviewing people. I'm not intimidated by anyone. I can interview just about anyone.
Who would you choose though if you had to choose a famous person?
President Obama. He's not
he's not the president anymore.
The royal family, the king of Norway. I want to interview him.
Did you see the crown princess or the crown princess to be on her 18th birthday?
I know. I want to interview her.
She's so beautiful.
I want to interview everyone.
Have to post a picture of the future crown princess of Norway, Ingrid Alexandra, on Discord. She just turned 18. They released some new, photos of her, like the royal house released some photos, and she's so beautiful and perfect. And she's so nice and calm and cute, and I'm just I love her.
Yeah, she's really good speaker. Like speaking in front of a big crowd, a good speech person. 100 in speechcraft.
Yeah, she has absolutely maxed her speach.
Yes. Absolutely.
They're so lucky with her though, for as a future crown princess. She's just so
they were lucky with this one.
Yeah, they were lucky with this one. Yeah. So she's just so, not to be like a monarchist. I know a lot of people are like, oh, monarchy is so outdated, it's so lame. But
it's cute.
I like it. Yeah, they're cute.
I like it. Yeah. I know. If you could be best friends with a celebrity / YouTuber, who would it be?
Ingrid Alexandra.
The princess,
yeah.
I don't
and you?
know.
Heat Legend?
and you?
When were you when Heat Legend died?
Tinyhats, the big celebrity of Diskydisk podcast.
Oh, you're already best friends with me.
True. Okay.
True.
Best friends. I like to be friends with everyone. I don't know.
Okay.
I had nothing. What is the most Norwegian thing about you?
Brunost.
Brown cheese.
Yeah. Well,
freckles. I think
that's universal. I mean,
okay.
Irish people, freckles, you know.
Yeah. The most Norwegian thing.
Bunad.
I don't have one. National
You're not very Norwegian. You're not very Norwegian then, are you?
No, I'm just no.
I feel like the most Norwegian thing about us surely is that we speak Norwegian and live in Norway. Born and raised. You know.
Fjell and fjords.
Yeah. Fjell and fjords.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mountains and fjords.
Don't know. These are terrible questions.
Yeah, well, sometimes you don't win them all.
We can burn through another one.
Okay.
Go.
Oh, do I read it? If you could invite anyone ever, living or dead, to dinner, who?
Everyone.
Jesus Christ. There's nobody you particularly want to meet, like, you know, Albert Einstein or, you know.
No, I have a feeling that he is gonna be weird,
like,
socially.
The Pharaoh of Egypt or like Hitler or somebody.
Definitely not him. I have nothing
I would
for that
absolutely
guy.
invite Hitler to dinner. That'd be fun.
Nah,
interesting. I mean, as long as he's dead again afterwards, I would just like to have dinner with him, see what he thinks. He's a vegetarian too. We'd fit right in.
I want to put a fork into his eyes.
And he has a German Shepherd.
Okay. Living or dead? Jesus, maybe.
Okay.
Wow. So original.
What would you talk to Jesus about?
Yo, what's up? Now, how are you?
Yeah, fair enough.
Intelligent conversation. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is your best feature? Did you write this?
I don't remember. It's been so long.
I know, right? Best feature, like internally?
I don't know. Sure.
Or externally?
Externally, probably.
Okay. Teeth, maybe. Smile.
Okay. Fair enough.
Teeth and smile, maybe.
Okay.
And yours?
Sure. And you?
Your charming eyes.
Probably eyes, I would say. So
yes.
really.
Cuteness in the eyes.
And my feet.
Yes. Okay, that's it. I'm done.
That's it.
I want to go back to Skyrim now, actually.
We have to edit this podcast first.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Pop a Red Bull.
I might play some Hearthstone actually after we
Yeah. Hearthstone. Really?
Yeah, because we just talked
I
about
never got that game. I mean, I have it, but I don't get it. I don't
I mean,
but then again, you also like Gwent in Witcher 3.
I know, but you know Hearthstone has evolved quite a lot from probably since you played it, because in the beginning it was just PvP, build your deck, make a deck, play against people. But there are single player campaigns now. You play single player where they're like I don't know, you don't have to build a deck. You get like a specific like World of Warcraft or Warcraft hero. You have to go like you do Naxxramas and like Anchorage and like storylines from World of Warcraft, and then there are bosses that you fight that have specific abilities. It's like fun.
Okay, cool.
So it has evolved quite a lot since you played it.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
Good.
But also, speaking of absolutely nothing though, I made well, not me, Patrick actually noticed on our Patreon that that we reached our first goal of 10 Patreons. Hooray!
Yeah.
You can set a new goal. Speaking of, because you just said Red Bull, and Patrick said you should set a new goal, so he did it on my phone. And for the description of this new goal is to get 20 Patreons, and it says it's just Red Bull budget. Could still use more funding. Thank you.
Yes.
More funding for Red Bull.
Yeah. So that the Diskydisk editing sessions, they are self-sufficient.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Cute. Wholesome. I'm so grateful, and it's wholesome. The community, though. What the hell?
Cute.
Like such a community. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. We have timestamps on YouTube. All the things. Follow us.
Join Discord. Blah, blah, blah.
Discord is probably the best place to keep up with the Diskydisk stuff
and everything else. You can make friends.
Actually, yeah. And you can send us a DM saying, "Hi, how are you?"
Yes. You can absolutely do that.
No. Okay. Thank you so much for watching.
And we will see
you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.